Welcome back to Poltergeist Board Games. Today I'm going to be doing a comparison of Phantom Fury, Second Fallujah, and Boots on the Ground, and tell you which one is my favorite, right after this message from our sponsor by Three Arrows Games. Go to Three Arrows Games for all your gaming needs and get the newest in board games, board game supplies such as dice towers, gaming sleeves, cards. You can go and join tournaments for Star Wars, Lorcana, and Magic. You can also go there for game nights and come into the shop. They're very nice, family owned, Carson City, Nevada. Thank you again, Three Arrows Games, for your support. All right, back to our comparison here. Three games that are dealing with Middle East conflict. Two of them are about the Battle of Fallujah in 2004. So, first thing I'm going to do is go over the maps. The Boots on the Ground map is this first one here. I like that it's mounted. I love mounted maps. I hate paper maps, but I like that it's mounted. It's a lot smaller. As you can see, the other ones hang over. It's kind of generic, this can be a town in Afghanistan or Iraq, or could be downtown Detroit. Who knows? You've got buildings, you got windows and doors, you got trees, so it could be anywhere. It's kind of generic. But what I do like about it is that it's very vibrant and clear. All the spaces are really identified well. And I do like that. And one thing that I did not like was that this is an update, and there's a building missing. This is supposed to be building 26, and it's labeled 25, and there's already a number 25 up here. So it's, that should have been corrected. So the second map is of Phantom Fury. So this one is nice. It's the city layout. You have nice, counters on the side over here. Nice tracks over here. You have these down here, support, battalion support, tank support, and then over here is your other support, your F-18, Super Cobra, and UAV support. Now, this one I like a lot because it has different levels. So you have like a courtyard that you enter here, the C, and then you're going to be entering a building. Here's the first floor, the second floor, and a roof. So sometimes you have to clear these levels out. So you're going to have insurgents in here. You're going to have your main guy, he's coming in here. He has to attack laterally, and then sometimes he may have to fight up a level, which is a negative modifier for him. So I like this map. I think it's well done. The city is, represented really well. Now I'm going to do the second Fallujah. And this one came out in Paper Wars issue 103 in 2023. Now, what I really like about this one, this is my favorite map, is that the city is really detailed, and it's got entry zones where your units are coming in, and then it has, tracks over here. I like there's a political backlash track, impulse track, and then over here What the others don't have is the Euphrates River right here. So this is the most realistic map of the bunch. And you have a riverine unit that goes up and down here and can provide support to these areas here along the edge of the river, which is really cool. So that is it on the map. This map also has terrain modifiers. So if you've ever played either like Advance to the Volga, you know, they have the terrain modifiers, and World War II Commander Battle of the Bulge also has this type of terrain modifier on it. Right, the components, so boots on the ground, their components are nice. They're pretty well done. What I like is they have these civilian units, and they are spread throughout the city. And when you come in contact with one, you have to flip it over. And so this one says local ally. So this will help you in your fight. They will help fight with you. Others will say insurgent, and that means they'll attack you. And then others say civilian. So they just, walk on by. They don't do anything. So it's kind of provides a little tension. When you're walking up, you don't know, you're trying to, breach a building or something, and you come in contact with a civilian. You don't know if they're going to be friendly or not. And then these are the insurgent counters. And then this is one of the different teams that you have. You have a scout, you have a heavy weapons expert, you have a medic. The medic's cool, because he can run back and forth and provide medical aid, which is nice because you're getting constantly, hit because you have people in windows and doors and things like that. So those are the counters for boots on the ground. And the counters for Phantom Fury, these are really nice too. These are like they have like a glossy covering to them. But I like that there's two types of insurgents here. You have guerrillas and you have martyrs. So you don't know which one you're going to get. And the martyrs, they'll stay and fight. Guerrillas will retreat. This is one of your team squads, and they can turn when they're fired. If they're pinned, they can turn, to represent they're pinned. And then they have step losses. So those are neat. I like those. And then the Second Fallujah ones they're the basic traditional military, infantry. They're traditional counters. You have your combat factor and your move factor. There's a +1 you get because he's a support team. And then you have your insurgents. So you have 3 types here. You've got a cadre unit, and you've got a fedayeen. These are the tougher ones. And then you also have militia. So there's 3 types of insurgents in this game. So that's it on components. We'll go to the rules, the rule books, boots on the ground rule book, kind of a plain rule book. Kind of lacking in stuff. It was, I was trying to find, they have, you get wounded, you lose a movement point. You get critically wounded, okay, what happens? Like, does your movement completely stop? Are you incapacitated? What exactly happens? So there's not really any explanation in the rules about that. Phantom Fury. Phantom Fury is pretty good rule book. It's got some good illustrations in it. Didn't really have any main issues with this one. I could find everything I needed, and what I also liked was the play area. The play area is really good. It's got everything you need on it. So, like when you're doing your assault resolution, it tells you exactly how the modifiers and everything. So it's cool. And then when you get to events, I thought events was going to be difficult, but it was really easy. So if you have an event for the Marines, you go on this table. If you have one for the insurgents, this table. And if you have assaults between Iraqi forces and insurgents, you use this table. So, I mean, it's really very handy. And then the second Fallujah is in the paper war, so it's got to be small. So it's not that many pages, but they pack a lot in this. They give you the sequence of play overview. I mean, they tell you everything you need to know, and they have the contents there too. So I really didn't have any problems with this rule book either. Found everything I needed. It was pretty well set up. So that's that. I'd say the best one was probably second Fallujah. Box cover art, boots on the ground. This one's the best one, I believe. It's just looks cool. You got a Predator drone there, and then Phantom Fury, and then there's no box for the second Fallujah because it's in a magazine. So that's kind of a NA. Okay, so my overall opinion on all three of these, I think second Fallujah is the most tactical and provides the most realism, such as the riverine units that get to help on the Euphrates River. The political backlash, as we all know, there was a lot of that during those years. I also liked how in this you leave units behind to cover the other zones while you're moving forward or down on the map. You're moving, clearing zones. You have to leave units behind to keep, because the militia, they'll pop up into if you have empty zones that you've already cleared, they'll pop up and retake them. So I thought that was cool. Phantom Fury it's a great game as well, and I really like the assault phase where you can attack laterally along with attacking up, with a negative modifier, and down at units. I also love all the support options, with the F-18, the UAV, and the Super Cobra. I think that's awesome to have all that. You have to use it sparingly because you have to clear those 61 zones. So it's kind of like, use it when you really, really need it. Boots on the ground, this one was more gamey to me. It was, kind of like a get it in position and shoot, the other enemy, and not a lot to do with modifiers and things like that, cover and terrain and stuff. So, but to me, my favorite was second Fallujah. So this was number 1, number 2, and number 3. So that's all I have today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you played any of these or if you have another game in this genre here that you played that you really enjoy. So thanks as always for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.